Hello, everyone. Welcome. Okay, so we're back for some more tarot readings. So just give me one moment and we'll get started. Um, how is everybody? So pre-warning, my sister's staying with me and she has dogs and they're very yappy and she's still at work. So if she comes in and the dogs go off and go crazy, you know why. Um, yeah, that is the pre-warning. Okay. Okay, sounds good, Jess. You're funny. I'm so tired tonight. Okay, let's see, what was I going to do? Let's see. Where did I like to go? There we go. It's perfect. Awesome. So how is everybody doing? I'm tired. It's gonna be a short night, I think. Okay, guys, so before we jump into readings, because I really kind of just was going to, should probably go over how to get a reading. So let's do that. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight, I think. Uh, so, first way, as usual, you can purchase a reading through the pinned comment. So the pinned comment takes you over to my Etsy. There is a list. Oh my god. Let's try this again. There's a section over in my Etsy where you can purchase a reading. There's several different choices to choose from. They are between $5 to $20 depending on what reading you order. Okay. When you order a reading, it gives you a priority rating as well as allows you to ask specific questions or about specific topics. Cool, cool. I do not I do not do health slash pregnancy or legal questions. Those are the two areas that I won't answer. Can't answer. Better yet. So if you want a free reading, comment your zodiac sign. I'm going to be doing some readings for the week for the zodiac signs, the 12 signs. So comment your sign. Let me know. Use your manners. Say please and thank you. Being disrespectful or rude will get you blocked. And also, if you get a reply to your comment, inbox, or friend's request offering readings, these are scams. Please block them. I've dealt with it before. People pretending to be me or people pretending to be readers coming on and saying, inbox me. I feel drawn to you. Send me a message, PM me, inbox me, all that jazz for readings. These are scams, so please don't fall for it. Hello, Pretty Jones. Okay, guys. So again, if you want a reading, you can purchase one through the pinned comment that is at the bottom of the screen. That'll take you over to my Etsy shop. You can use PayPal through Etsy as well. You don't have to use your credit card or debit card. It has an option to pay using PayPal if that is an option for you. The readings are between $5 to $20 depending. So I have readings where you can ask questions. I also have a past life reading, a dream interpretation reading, and a chakra check reading, as well as a spirit animal reading. So there's a few other types of readings over there. If you guys want, I will be doing readings as well by zodiac signs. So comment your zodiac sign and I will pull some cards for a message for your sign this week. Otherwise, we're just going to go through the signs. If you guys purchase a reading, please let me know because sometimes I miss them. I shouldn't miss them because my phone is working, but just gonna make sure that, yeah. Perfect. So I'm using a brand new deck tonight, you guys. So we'll see how well this will work. Aries. Yes, let's do Aries and we'll just work through the zodiac. Or you guys can comment. So I see Aries, so let's do a reading for Aries. Aries, Aries. Let's see what the message is for you guys. Aries, you guys got the 5 of Wands coming up, and the 2 of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck with this card. So this is a week of probably a lot of conflict and confrontation. But I feel like undertones of it is that you need to pick and choose which battles you get involved in and which battles you don't. Um, oh, my nose was itchy. Let's give this a moment, guys. Let the dogs settle down for a moment. And we'll jump back into this. Okay. So we've got the Five of Wands for Aries. Again, a lot of conflict, a lot of confrontation, but with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom is saying that this is balance, okay? So you guys really have to, again, pick and choose between what is worth getting involved in as I look at my sister and what is not, okay? Not all these confrontations are going to be worth your time, effort, time and effort, time and efforts. So try to balance them out. Again, there's also good conflict and there's bad. I'm not going to say good conflict. there's there's positive conflict and negative conflict. I feel like there's conflict that needs to occur in order to help push you forward, and there's conflict that doesn't need to occur because it just sets you back. And that's where you guys have to be very conscientious. Is this a conflict that's going to help you, or is this a conflict that's just going to be dramatic and get nowhere? So before getting involved in these, really weigh it out. Weigh it out. Think about, the outcome of it. Think about the time and the energy and the effort you're going to have to put into it, what the results are going to be, and move on from there. I feel like Rob, you think you're Virgo? What? What, Yanni? I can't help it. I'm tired. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. You're welcome, pretty. So Virgos, where are you? Okay, so I'm gonna star these comments while I do them so I know which signs I've already done and which signs I not. So that was not what I wanted to do. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. We're gonna do Virgos anyways. So let's do Virgos. You guys, what is up with your sign? What is the message for Virgos this week? Messages for Virgos. You guys, this week we have the Eight of Swords coming up reversed. with the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Reversed. This week is an introspection week for you guys. Time to look at your fears, look at things that are holding you back, look at particularly fears. I feel like fears are coming through pretty strong. It's time to confront the fears that you have been avoiding. And you may find this week that these fears come up and there is no avoiding them. Okay. I feel like the universe is throwing things in your face this week in terms of helping you progress and move forward. These are fears that you have been ignoring for much, much, much too long. And the universe is saying it's time to stop. And you can't sweep these under the rug anymore. You can't ignore them, and they are going to be in your face. I feel like I get this energy of them being pushed up or pushed at. Okay, so you may find there's a lot of situations that come up that make you anxious, and things that you've been avoiding, and things that you have fears of. The reason why is because these are holding you back from pursuing things. Okay, these could be particularly fears in regards to pursuing things and pursuing passions, creative pursuits, things you really want and desire. But whatever is holding you back, it's holding you back from moving ahead. And that's why these fears have to be dealt with. They have to be removed. They have to be confronted. Virgos, you guys have been avoiding these for way, 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 way too long. And now the universe is like, hello, it's time to deal with them. Can't run from them anymore. And these are very deep-seated fears, by the way, I'm going to say that. And some of you too, I don't know why, but social anxiety came through. So Virgos, some of you may be dealing with a social anxiety situation, and that's one of the things that you struggle with, and that may be one of the things that's really kind of brought up this week for you. That you kind of just have to deal with. Oh, why am I deleting all these? My phone's being retardedly dumb tonight. Lived on Virgo, Aries, and then I'm going to do Pisces. Okay, so let's do Pisces. I just seen somebody comment Pisces. So let's do Pisces. Pisces, what is the message for you guys? Pisces, 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 Pisces. So Pisces, what's coming up for you this week is to stop tiptoeing around things. I kept hearing, so we have the Five of Pentacles coming up, and then we have the King of Pentacles as well, which was on the bottom of the deck. And when the King showed up, I heard to take control. So there could be, I don't want to say some difficult situations, but there may be a difficult situation that you may be tiptoeing around or trying to take the, I'm not going to say diplomatic, but avoidance path, right? Can't make people happy all the time. So whatever the situation is, it's coming through, the message is coming through very clear that you can't make people happy all the time, right? No matter how much you may want to make everyone happy, sometimes that is just impossible to do. So the best thing to do is to take control of the situation the best way you know how, right? If there's a conflictive thing, if there's a conflict with somebody coming up, it's time to face it head on. Okay, don't tiptoe around it. Don't try and avoid it. Don't try and make peace and try to keep everyone happy, because I feel like that's not going to be possible in this situation. That it could be a difficult situation, and you just can't tiptoe around these things. It's time to step up and take control of things. And you guys can do it in a very kind and compassionate way, I feel like, but still in a very firm way as well, where you're not necessarily avoiding things, because Pisces are really good at that. So are Cancers. However, yeah, don't tiptoe around challenging situations this week. It's time to head on. Take them head on. Take control of the situation. Okay. Oh. Nobody's on tonight. Where are all the people tonight? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. What other signs do I have to do? Taurus. We'll just work down the list. If I lack my normal energy, guys, I apologize. I have been up since 5:30 this morning, so I'm a bit tired, but I'm stubborn and still on doing readings because I want to. And it's better than doing them tomorrow night and then having to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning, because I'd still have to be up stupid early. So either way, I'm up stupid early. Okay, Taurus, Taurus, Tauruses, 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 Tauruses. Okay, Tauruses, you guys could be dealing with some very, very overactive minds this week, because we have the Ten of Swords coming up, the Page of Swords coming up, and then the Hermit card is on the bottom of the deck. So at first I thought, these could be new ideas coming in and flooding in to the point they're overwhelming, but I do feel like a lot of this is just very, like, there's a lot of things coming at you, Tauruses, this week in terms of information, thoughts, ideas, and it's going to be overwhelming. Okay. In fact, both of these cards, they kind of look like they're in the similar positions. Like, no. So, there's a lot coming at you this week, and it's because you've opened your mind up. I feel like you guys are very, very open-minded this week, and there could just be, I feel like just the energies around in general for Tauruses. I'm not sure what's going on astrologically because I haven't looked, but there could just be like alignment that kind of causes a lot of information to flood in, which causes your mind to go a little crazy, right? And then you get this oh my god moment, like how. The key to managing this week is alone time. Making sure that you can hermitize yourself and kind of get away from the craziness. The craziness. Meditation is going to be a big thing. Finding a way to calm your mind and get to go within and find that center and calm yourself is going to be a big thing. Meditation, 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 meditation. Try not to stick in to yourselves and go over and over and over in your head, because I feel like some of you are just going to isolate the fuck out of yourselves and then go around, and it's just going to get worse because you're not going to talk, you're not going to say anything, and all these thoughts are just going to keep spinning and spinning in your head. So you got to find a way to level that shit out. And I feel like, again, meditation, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a sit in the dark or sit alone in silence and do. No, meditation can be drawing, it can be coloring, it can be writing, it can be taking a walk out in nature. Anything that kind of brings a calm and a peace to your mind and shuts your mind off for a bit can be considered meditation. So, you just got to find a way to shut your brain off a bit this week. They went for a walk at 8. They were out. They're good. Okay. Hello, Tiffany. So I'll add Taurus to the list of signs I've done so I don't read Taurus twice. Okay. Let's move on to Geminis. What's going on for Geminis this week? What's the message for Geminis? Not coming out for Geminis. Apparently, you guys are getting hit hard this week. Let's move on with this deck. Okay, so Geminis, you guys are going to need some patience this week. Patience, 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 patience. So we have the Empress coming up reversed. We have the Four of Swords coming up reversed, with the Temperance coming up, and then the Knight of Pentacles is reversed on the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting is that so Geminis are known for restlessness, and I do feel that coming through with the Four of Swords reversed. You guys are feeling stuck, like you just can't create things, you can't make things happen. I keep hearing growing with the Empress, like nothing is happening or occurring. It just seems like things are stuck for you. And you're growing kind of impatient with things because you want to get things moving again. You don't necessarily want to be in this stuck state. However, the cards are saying to have some patience because things are transitioning, I feel like. So the way they're showing it to me is like across, right? You've got up, down. They're showing me a diagram I drew a while ago, which I understand, but I'm trying to describe it to you guys. So when you're on a scale, right, and you start at this end and then you're moving to this end, right, eventually there's a point in the middle where everything intersects and combines, right, which is the transition point where you move out of one energy and into another, right? And sometimes in that energy, things seem still. They don't seem to be moving because things are still cultivating. They're mixing together. The energies are integrating, right? It's a point of integration and transition. And that's kind of where you guys are at. Things aren't moving because things are still processing, things are still, you know, working on being integrated so that you can eventually start moving forward. So you guys really have to have some patience this week. That restless energy, try not to let it get the better of you, and understand that even when you're not, when it seems like you're not doing anything, you're still doing something, right? Um, they bring up stillness. Stillness. When you're in stillness, you're not, it's not doing nothing. Does that make sense? That makes absolutely no sense to me, but well, it makes sense. I just feel like the wording is shit. But you know, there's a difference between being still and doing nothing. You guys aren't doing nothing, you're just in the state of stillness, and it will pick back up and eventually things will start moving again. But sometimes we need that calm and quiet to integrate everything that we have learned or taken on or, you know, absorbed along the way to move on to other things. Awesome, Tiffany. Okay. Sweet. Tiffany. So let's pull some cards for you, my dear. Let's see. Okay, so Tiffany, what I'm getting, so we had a bunch of cards fly out at the front, and I feel like they're kind of giving me a situation. So we have the Justice card reversed. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. We have the Sun card. And we have the Strength card coming out. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Hierophant. And the Ace of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's a situation where someone has wronged you in some way, shape, or form, and whoever the hell is trying to wrong you or spin things in their own favor, I feel like they are not going to be successful. So with the Justice card reversed, I do feel like somebody may have stole from you, because I do see that with the Four of Pentacles. or somebody being greedy. Greedy was the other word that came through, like somebody's hoarding something, and it doesn't seem fair. Whatever's going on, the truth of this is getting revealed, and eventually they'll be exposed and seen for what they are. Okay, you just have to allow fate and timing and karma to take its place with this person or the situation. Okay, so if this is a situation, the wheel's spinning differently now. Okay, because we have the Wheel of Fortune coming up, but this is fate and it's divine timing, right? But karma also came through with that, especially with the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is lessons. So, eventually they're going to learn the lesson they need to learn, and they'll learn the big lesson they need to learn. Because the truth, the Seven of Swords is reversed. The truth is going to come out and it's going to be exposed, especially with the Sun card. But you have to try not to worry about it. Okay? So I feel like this could just be people who have wronged you in general or have taken things from you that you could be upset about, or, really kind of stewing over, because I don't know if this is just one person or if this is a bunch of people. I'm getting that this is more of just a general thing, right? That you get really upset over people who have wronged you, who have taken from you, and most people do, right? That's not an uncommon thing, but Spirit wants you to know that anybody who wrongs anybody, one way or another, it comes around back to them in some way, shape, or form. The truth always comes out, right? We just have to hold our ground and stay strong enough to allow that time. But they'll learn their lesson. The truth will be revealed. They may think they've gotten away with it on the bottom of the deck with this Ace of Swords, but no. Nope, it will be revealed. Like I said, I do feel like this could have something to do with somebody stealing money from you, or physical possessions, or being greedy. Somebody who is greedy, meaning somebody who's borrowed money and not paid it back. That kind of thing. But whoever this is, like I said, eventually they'll be exposed and they're going to get what's coming to them. So I wouldn't try not to worry about that too much, I feel like is the message. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck reversed. Don't give it another thought. It's not worth it. The universe has its way of dealing with those people. Yeah, that sounds about right. It could be your child's father, because the Hierophant also, if you guys were in like a marriage of some sort, now whether it was common law or actually married or together in some sort of contractual agreement, the Hierophant can represent that. But the Hierophant, I feel like, was coming through in this in terms of lessons. They'll learn their lesson. It's just a matter of allowing fate to do its thing and to allow the universe to do its thing. And like I said, not worrying about it. Don't give it that second thought. It's just not worth it. So if that's something you've been worrying about, the cards are saying don't. Don't. You're welcome, Tiffany. So let's do Cancers. See what's coming up for Cancers this week. Cancers. What is the message for Cancers? Holy shit. Okay, we're not going to take those cards. Hey. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't feel like this is. Cancers. I need half the deck for Cancers. Give me like here. Okay. So Cancers, this week is a week to really kind of reflect on long-term commitments and plans and thoughts and ideas that you have that you want to execute. And start taking action on these, okay? It's not just time to think about them, but it's also time to start putting them into action and moving forward from things. I feel like you guys have almost had a lot of time to plan and plot things. And now it's like you just need to stop planning and plotting and start doing. Okay. So you may still be in this reflective mood, but it's also time to take the things that you have reflected on and that you are reflecting on and put them into action. Okay. Don't sit on these things any longer because it's not worth sitting on. You can have dreams and ideals and goals to do whatever, but unless you get off your behind knees and you do it, nothing gets handed to you on a silver platter. Okay? You know, you can have all these long-term dreams and goals that you want and things you want to do. Unless you get off your ass and you do something and you stop dreaming about it, dreams never become reality unless you do something to make them a reality. Okay? So, whatever you're thinking about your long-term goals, this week is a week to start planning on how to make that a reality and start taking the steps to make that a reality instead of just dreaming about it and hoping on it. Leos. Let's see what comes up for you guys. Leos, 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 Leos. This week's gonna be a frustrating week, I feel like, for a lot of people, because there's a lot of, like, aggravated energy. Okay. Leos, what's coming through for you guys? Seven of Swords reversed with the Six of Cups. Okay. So, Leos. Seven of Swords coming up with the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's time to get real. This week is about getting real with things for you guys. The message this week is to stop living in the ideals of your, how am I going to word this? That's not even the right way to word this. Stop living in the past, because what you remember of the past, your memories of the past, are not the reality. They may be your reality, but they're not the actual. I feel like for you guys, Leos, you guys are really kind of realizing just how distorted and messed up your memories of things from the past may be. Some of you may have been really traumatized people who have all this horrible stuff built up in your head, but that's the way that you remember it is not the way it actually happened. And this week may be a week of revealing that to you guys, and learning the actual truth about something to do with your past. Okay, so for Leos, I think there's some truths coming up this week. Pay attention to them. This could be something to do with your past. I do feel like for some of you specifically, this is truths around learning that, again, you know, maybe some of your memories of your past or things you thought in terms of your past were true are not, and then having to deal with that. It's never an easy thing to deal with, but it's possible to deal with, okay? It may just require you letting things go and embracing the truth and moving on from it. Sometimes reality is not always as it seems. Okay. Let's do Libras. Libras, your sitting in indecision right now is not going to help you, okay? This week is a week that's going to force you to choose and make a final decision on things. So we have the Two of Wands coming up along with the Seven of Swords reversed coming up. Again, not making a choice is still a choice. And that's the reality of it, right? So if you guys are sitting in the state of indecision about something and not taking action on it, not doing something about it, if you guys are sitting in areas that you don't like and you want to change and you're just, oh, well, you know, that'd be a nice dream that it, you know, someday it'll change, or you're going to talk shit about it and be like, I hate this and I hate my life and I don't like it this way, but you're not doing anything to change it. You're not taking any action. You're not making any different choices. You know, you're just sitting with things the way they are and you're not doing anything. You're not making that decision. Nothing's going to change. And that's the reality of it, right? And I feel like that's the reality that you guys are being hit hard with, is that you actually have to do something. You have to stop sitting on the fence post with things and start getting off your asses in making decisions and taking action on those choices that you make. There's no longer middle grounds. There's no longer sitting on the fence and trying to please both sides like Libras are famous for. Um, Libras are those diplomatic signs that love to keep everybody happy if at all possible. They are the ones who like to find the middle grounds if at all possible, but sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes you do have to pick one side or the other. And, that's just the reality of it. And I feel like that's the reality you guys are being faced with this week. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes making no choice is still making a choice. Scorpios. I don't need the shit ton of cards. I just basic. What's the message for Scorpios? That's not even funny. That is funny, but it's not funny. Okay. I'm gonna eat my words here, but we're gonna get into this. So Scorpio, we have the Emperor card coming out, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, sorry, that's coming out on its side. Okay. And the Ace of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, this week, you have to start thinking about yourselves and what you want and what is going to get you to where you want to be. The Nine of Pentacles is sitting on its side, and that is self-satisfaction. It is getting to where you are happy and where you really want to be. But I feel like it's on its side because it's a work in progress. Like you're transitioning into this energy, you're gradually sliding over it. But in order to do that, you have to take some time to think about yourself and to be a little selfish. The Aries card is coming up, which, Aries are known to be selfish, but that's not always a bad thing. So again, and the Ace of Pentacles is also coming up, which is thinking about yourself in terms of your physical body and your physical world around you and what you yourself need, right? So this week, it's time to think about you and time to start focusing on you and what is going to eventually bring you into a place where you're happy. And I know I'm going to eat my words on that because I know several people have been telling me that this week, and that's not even funny. I'm going to eat my words on that one. We never listen. I listen, sort of. You hope all the Scorpios listen or just me? Again, I know I'm going to eat my words on that one. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands coming up reversed, and then the Six of Cups on at the bottom of the deck. I feel like the Page of Wands coming up reversed. I heard focus. So you guys really need to focus, I feel like, on channeling your energy into finding peace for yourselves. So Sagittarius, you guys are famous for wanting to explore things. You're famous for your restlessness, your need to get out and explore and to travel. That's why you guys rule the 9th house. That has to do with long distance traveling, exploration, adventure. You guys are famous for that. And I feel like there has been this, you guys have a lot of restless energy naturally, and I feel like you just need to take all of this energy and channel it into something productive. Channel it into something that gives you peace, okay? Exploration doesn't always have to be going long distances. I feel like, you guys are the world travelers who want to explore the world and go there, here, there, and everywhere, which is really cool. But there's several different ways to do that, and there's several ways to. I feel like, especially now with things and the way things have been going, and etc., etc. I'm not gonna get into world affairs, but it's a way of. I feel like you guys have been restless because you haven't been able to get out and explore as much as you normally would. Traveling has been harder since the pandemic. All the shit that's been put in place when it comes to doing that. So channel your energy into traveling in different ways, right? Channel your energy into exploring in different ways. Again, you want to explore, there's virtual ways of doing it. There's lots of different ways to explore different places without actually having to go to them. I know that's going to sound weird, but I feel like you just have to get creative on your ways to explore because, exploration is really essentially what does bring you peace and what does help you kind of stay balanced. But sometimes we can't always do that, right? So we got to get creative, which is also what wands represent, and channeling that creativity to travel in other ways and find other ways to do it. So if you guys are really kind of feeling the restlessness this week to go out and explore, but you are feeling held back, like I can't do it for whatever reason, get creative. There's always another way to do things, okay? There's more than one way to do anything. And sometimes it just takes a little creativity and outside of the box thinking. Capricorns. I haven't done Capricorn yet, have I? I have not. What is the message for Capricorns this week? Okay, so the message this week is we have the Justice card reversed, and then we have the Death card at the bottom. But I'm getting a very interesting vibe from this card. So really, this week is a week to look at your intentions, I feel like, and to really look at why you do the things you do. What are your intentions? Because Capricorns can be this energy of wanting to get to the top. And sometimes that is at the expense of people on the bottom. You can see on this, and that's what I was immediately drawn to, was the little person underneath the feet of the big person. It was like they were stepping on them, right? And Capricorns don't intentionally do that, but they do want to succeed. They are driven by success. That sign is a very, you know, achievement oriented sign, and sometimes they can get to the point where they just want to get to the top so bad they don't realize or don't care sometimes even who they step on and who they trample to get there, right? So it's really important this week, you guys, for Capricorns, that you are stopping to check yourself, right? And to make sure that you aren't stepping on people in the process of getting to where you want to go, and to make sure that you are doing things with the right intentions, okay? And trying to keep things as balanced as possible. And last, we have Aquarius. All you lovely Aquariuses out there. What is the message for Aquarius? Three of Cups reversed. Aquarius says you guys really need to take time to clear out your social circles this week. So we have the Three of Cups reversed, and we have the King of Wands reversed on the bottom of the deck, which tells me like your friends are ruling a lot of shit right now, and it's time to take back your control and your power in terms of your social circles. Don't allow your friends to rule shit. Also, you know, check your friends, because some of the people you may think are friends are not. There could be a lot of fake, ungenuine people within your social circle that really need to go. So this week for Aquariuses, you guys just clean out your social circles. You know, pay attention to the actions of the people within your social circles, whether they are helping you, whether they're holding you back, how they react to things, right? I keep hearing reactions, reactions, reactions. So the more you put boundaries and limits down, the more you take back the control, the more these fake friends are going to get pissed off because they're not going to have the influence that they thought they had, or whatever. But you know, pay attention to the reactions of people when you start looking out for you and you start pulling back your own power, because that will tell you essentially who is your real friends. Because your real friends, they're going to want to see you succeed, they're going to want to see you get to the top, and they'll do what they can to help you with that. They're going to want to see you happy as well, and they will do what they can to help you with that. If they don't support you, then they're not real friends, and I would say let them go. So again, take a look at your social circles, take a look at who's not genuine and who's holding you back, and who kind of just wants to have the control of things, and let those people go, because you don't really need them. Cool. So that's all the signs covered, guys. So it's pretty dead tonight. So I think I'm just going to jump off and call it a night. I don't know when I'll be back. I probably won't be back till next weekend, guys, because I work all week. So, tomorrow's my only day off until Friday again. So I will probably see you guys all on Friday. And yeah. So I hope you guys have an awesome week. If anybody does want a reading, you can purchase them at any time through my Etsy. So feel free to buy one. Even if it is a live reading and I'm not live, if you purchase it, then I can message you letting you know when I'm going to go live again so that I can do your readings. Usually I am live once a week, almost guaranteed. So, yeah. But anyways, I'll stop rambling and I will see you guys all when I am live again. I hope you guys all have an awesome week and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.